What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, and you tune into another edition of my vlog. I want to say thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for supporting. You know I'm all about that motivation and that positivity, and I keep it 100 on this channel. And you know, there's been a lot of talk in the news about your boy Antoine Fuqua, you know, director of Training Day and other famous movies, having that kiss with Nicole Murphy. Yeah. Now, my man was married for 20 years to Layla Rashad. If you don't know who she is, go check out Waiting to Excel. She's the pretty sister in there that had a pretty big role. And yeah, they've been together for quite some time. Now, this is what a lot of people, I don't think, are taking into consideration with this situation. There most likely has been some type of tension, I would assume, in a relationship, and maybe he's tried to exit several times to no avail because of just conflict as far as, you know, let's work it out, I don't want you to leave me, you know, we're supposed to, you know, be soulmates and blah, 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 which is often what happens when a man tries to break up with a woman who she feels has a perfect relationship. Well, what a lot of guys will do on purpose is commit an act in public that will be so shameful that the wife will just say, you know what, I can no longer, you know, be in a situation like this. I cannot move past this, so I will give you the divorce. And then it gets nasty with all the paperwork and lawyers and all that stuff. Hopefully there's no kids involved. But you've seen it before. Lala, Carmel Anthony, you know, there have been other celebrities who've been openly caught with females. Tristan Thomas, you know, who had a baby with Chloe. I mean, stupid stuff, man. You wouldn't put yourself in a position like that knowing that the paparazzi are always looking for that shot. You wouldn't knowingly kiss a woman on you know, in public, on camera, which, you know, there's always some type of camera on you. And you know, a kiss is very intimate. So if you're kissing in public, that's the what do you call it, the tingly phase. That's when everything is so touchy-feely, you know, the kissing and the touching and the rubbing and, you know, laying down the hammer. The hammer is always ready at that point because everything's fresh. So yeah, if your boy Antoine Fuqua was probably laying down that hammer real vicious, and she's like, man, I gotta get a public kiss out of this. And that's where it went all bad. But you know, men are gonna do what men are gonna do, and it's not just him. You know, Nicole Murphy's gonna do what she's gonna do. You know, she's a very attractive woman, and you know, she look like she goes for what she wants. So I'm kind of curious to see what you guys think of this whole situation. You men out there, would you have played yourself like this to get out of a relationship, or would you have kept it more on the down low, you know, so that you didn't have to deal with the open drama? Because now you got everybody talking about them. You got all the women gossip shows, Wendy Williams, you know, any and everybody who's friends with Layla is on them, you know, and they're not only on Antoine Fuqua, they're on also Nicole Murphy. So it's a lot of conversation going around. What you guys think? I think Antoine was just being Antoine, man. You know, I mean, this is the thing. See, a lot of you guys ask me, Big Herc, how do you talk to a female? You know, what do you say to her? Well, when you got money, you got success, and you have access, things have a tendency to fall in your lap. It's not like the average guy out there who's pushing a Prius or a Hyundai or a Corolla and you trying to spit at some dime piece, you know, thinking, hey, you know, you could say something slick and she's gonna pay you some kind of attention, and you know, maybe you could take her to Nobu or something. Well, when you got that status, they are bending over backwards because they look at you like you're a king. You know, you're established. You know, you wear the crown, so you basically get the blessings. And a lot of you guys chase these females, bending over backwards, doing things that don't make sense, man. Just selling yourselves out when all you gotta do is elevate. You elevate, get to where you want in life, be you, and they're gonna come. They're all there. I know a lot of you guys are playing those dating sites, Tinder and Match.com and some of these other ones, man. I mean, shoot, if you got your act together, you should be knocking them down like Fortnite. You should be an animal on the internet because you know, there's really probably a minimum of 8 women per man out there, and a lot of guys are straight weenies, so they don't even count. So you got to double or triple that. So for those out there who are aka Hammermen, aka Thor, aka Silverbacks, you know, aka alpha males, and you know you got your run of the mill, and you know, it's for your taking, man. So get your act together and stay tight on your game. And you guys out there who are dealing with relationships you don't want to be in, you might want to find a different way to exit rather than, you know, public scrutiny, because then it just brings a lot of headaches and everybody's in your business. You got the whole world, you know, your Facebook friends, your Instagram friends, and her friends sending you messages. I mean, and now it's like, man, your phone is just going crazy, and it's not a good look. You know, you'd probably be better off just letting her know how you feel. But then again, if all else fails, public shame will most likely, by default, allow you to exit gracefully, because actually not so gracefully, because there's gonna be a lot of you know, like I said, drama to kind of slap down after that. But you know, you'll be able to get out of the situation, because there's no need to go out and, you know, put hands on her or you know, get into some type of confrontation that requires a restraining order. You know, some people, man, they just get to fighting, and then, you know, because they're so frustrated, and then it just turns all bad, and you don't want that. So, you know, you'd probably be better off to put the hammer to use rather than, you know, put hands on her, and just let us take its course, man. But, you know, for those out there who are, you know, always asking about talking to women and you know, having conversation, women love confidence, women love success. I mean, you know, I've seen guys that aren't that attractive, man, as far as from a male, in my opinion, as a straight male, but they got money, they got the toys, and they got the ability to give this woman the life she wants. And I tell you right now, a woman is she's not gonna scale backwards. So if she's pushing a Bentley, she's got her own business, she's got a nice house, and you have a Subaru. Not knocking the Subaru, but you pushing a Subaru. You got a okay job, but your monetary is not where hers is at. She could possibly make a way, but you most likely are going to be her boy toy. And it's just how it is, man. Women are different, man. Guys are, they'll holler at a female that's hot at Starbucks or working at McDonald's and put her up, and or some broke Russian chick who looks like a model, and they move her in and she ain't got nothing, but they so proud because they can show her off. But a woman, she ain't trying to show off no broke nigga. She's not gonna take you around her friends if you ain't got your act together, especially if she's balling on her own. I'm talking about making her own money. I'm not talking about some getting alimony or child support. I'm talking about if she's doing her thing and she's making it happen. She's not she's not gonna put up with too much of the mischief. But then again, I've seen the hammers come in and break their bank. Cats who got that mouthpiece. This is an exceptional group of individuals. A lot of my, shout out to a lot of my homies in the Bay. They got that mouthpiece, and a lot of these cats, they know how to break one, and they go up in there and they be breaking them. But these are dudes who are, have the confidence, have the mouthpiece, have been around the game and the money, and they got a little bit extra going, so they're not really, even though they might not be on her level, but they still got they tools together. But for you guys who don't got your tools together, you gotta remember, it always double back. So focus on getting your tools in order, your game in order, and when you do double back, and she's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Hey, man, you lay it down vicious. You put that thing everywhere. You even hit her upside the head like a microphone with that thing, because she wouldn't have gave you any play if it wasn't for that new Aston Martin you pulled up in, or that damn Lambo. Don't fool yourself. You ain't that handsome, man. She giving it to you because she riding around in that car grinning, and you treat her to sushi and all this other fly lifestyle stuff. So give her the hammer. Hit her all upside the head with the hammer and let her know that you recognize game without even saying nothing, And if you're a dude who knows that you're gonna be out there playing that type of lifestyle, once you get it, don't get tied down, man, because it's gonna be headaches, man. And then you're gonna be seeing all type of other opportunities, and you're gonna try to figure out a way to get out of it. And she's, gonna think that you guys are the special couple, and it's just gonna be all bad. So, hold off until you sow your oats. You don't want to, and like Antoine was with her for 20 years with Layla. Maybe he just got tired. He wanted something different. I mean, a lion has a pride. A bull, they said, has sex 3,000 times a year, or some crazy number. He just going crazy 10 times. He's just poking, but he's poking a bunch of different cows. He's poking and moving. So, when you are what they call a breeder, and you have to be black to be a mandingo. So a mandingo, but for you guys who aren't black, I would say an alpha male, you have options, and make sure you take advantage of those options and lay the hammer down right. Holler at me for some life coaching, get you right, man. Spit some game. I kind of kept a little bit of comedy in this one, but at the same time kept you guys up on what's going on. But yeah, man, Big Herc 916, keeping it 100.